Good morning, beer lovers. It might not be morning where you are, but it definitely is here. I got up at the crack of dawn to travel down to Gloucester, to Hillside Brewery, a brewery that contacted me and sent me some incredible beers and then invited me down here to brew with an experimental hop. So they're just about my favourite brewery at the moment. Join us, we're going to be brewing a table beer with a watermelony, minty, basil-y experimental hop from the UK that show that the Brits can do hops too. Right, welcome to the beautiful Gloucestershire countryside. I'm sat here with Paul Williamson, self-proclaimed beer fanatic, as if that's a job title. So you sent me a couple of your beers, which I absolutely loved, and what you guys do is quite traditional. There's some low ABV beers that are still full of flavour, and that's what we're doing today.
Yep.
A table beer, but we're taking that low ABV to a bit of an extreme.
We are, yeah. So we're aiming for about 2.7% today.
And so the mash is already going on. We're just taking a little break while it's mashing. Is that that might be the verb. So tell me about the malts. What are we doing to get that low alcohol but loads of flavour?
So for the low alcohol, what we're doing is we're mashing at a really high temperature. So that means there's less residual sugars that can be turned into alcohol, which gives it a nice thicker body. In terms of the malt we're using as well, the majority of that is a pale malt. Nice colour, lovely kind of biscuity flavours from that. We're also using Carapils and Munich because they give a nice light colour but also good amount of body and a really nice amount of flavour for the colour they give off.
And we're using experimental hop.
Mark Andrews, one of our good friends who's here with us today, is developing some new British hops just to see kind of what different flavours can be done. I mean, the Americans have dominated the hop growing scene for quite a while, and now these are kind of at the forefront of what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
so we thought
sort of big aroma, but relatively low alpha as well. We think it's going to be about 6.
About 6, yeah.
Cool. Okay, well we'll chat to Matt later about his hop.
Yep.
Until then, let's go check on the mash. So I'm here with Mark Andrews, the man who grew the experimental hop we're brewing with today. Firstly, tell me, what is an experimental hop and how do you make one?
Well, what we've got here is a variety where it's been bred. It started off as one single plant about 2 or 3 years ago.
Have you bred 2 different varieties, or is it one that happened by accident? Or?
Yes, there's a friend of mine who is he's sort of creating these crosses, and he's got lots of single plants, and he's picked out several, and this is one of those. It's a sort of secret cross he's done to see what comes out.
But it's all British hops? Or?
Yeah, it's all British hops. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What sort of aroma and that sort of thing are we expecting?
They tell me there was supposed to be watermelon in here.
Yeah.
But, I wasn't quite sure about that.
That's what we planned around.
Yeah.
Not sure there's a huge amount of watermelon. I get
sort of minty.
Yeah, mint, some basil, some soft herbs, and it's a very sort of rounded, sweet sort of hop aroma. It's not hugely pithy like you might get with the big American
it's not sort of
Amarillos
in your face.
Yeah, which should give the beer a really nice sort of smooth bitterness and nice soft fruity aroma. British hops, are they getting more popular again?
Oh, they're definitely.
The craft revolution.
Yeah, the craft revolution is fantastic for British hops.
Yeah.
And we've got some new varieties like this one here coming forward, which are really starting to stand up to these big American aromas that have appeared. When I first started drinking these, what do you call them, hop-head beers, I was a bit shocked at quite how much hops was in there. Yeah. But after over a period of time, you sort of seem to get used to them. Yeah. And you go back to what you were drinking before, and it tastes a bit dishwatery.
Yeah.
For want of a better word.
Well, I mean, this beer is going to be quite hoppy. Most of the flavour is going to come from it, certainly the aroma. So this should be right up your street.
Oh yeah. It's fun. I mean, I'm quite surprised how many hops are actually going in. I mean, there's this amount going in. There's 2 more lots of
two more editions of that. Yeah. But only 6 grams of bittering hops. So plenty of aroma going into this. If you want to learn more about hops, we've done one of our beer schools was all about hops, where we went to the SARS harvest in Czech Republic. So you can click down here to see that. Until then, let's cheers with our wort.
Yeah.
And hope that the hops really add something to it.
Cheers.
And that is everything. The yeast has been pitched, our experimental hop is in. I can't tell you how exciting this is because we have absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out. So hopefully we'll end up with a really hoppy, really drinkable but very light beer, which will be great to have with food, great to have as a sort of session beer at 2.7. It's going to be great for that if it's super drinkable. We'll get to taste it in about 3-4 weeks time, so there'll be a beer review coming up. If you can't wait till then to hear about Hillside, we also did a review as part of Triannuary, just click down there. But until we get to try that beer, it's goodbye from me in a very snowy Gloucester, and keep drinking responsibly-ish. Cheers.